What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King, aka first name Rage, last name is him. Back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, and hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rema Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibing, y'all. Shout out to Martin Video Game Channel, man. Appreciate him so much for bringing this to my attention, man. We got some news, very interesting topic of conversation of the sales numbers concerning Mortal Kombat 1. So without further ado, let Rage King show you what's up. Yes, sir. As you see right here on your screen, ain't no optical illusion, ain't no black magic, ain't no Photoshop. This is the real deal, Holyfield, and real spill. Mortal Kombat 1 reaches 4 million copies sold at slower pace than Mortal Kombat 11 ahead of Chaos Reign's launch. Still beating out the competition, though by a much smaller margin than before. So we got an article here giving us the details as to probably why this is happening, and I'm going to give my opinion on why I believe this is happening, alright? So let's get into it. Scroll down a little bit. Mortal Kombat 1 finds itself in an interesting position entering the game's second year of content between the fan reception and the rough spot Warner Bros. Discovery is currently in, but it's still pushing new copies into the hands of players. In just around 11 months since the fighting game first released, Mortal Kombat 1 has apparently hit a new sales milestone. WB Games and NetherRealm Studios revealed Mortal Kombat 1 has reached over 4 million copies sold worldwide in a press release alongside the drop of Cyrax's gameplay trailer for the Chaos Reigns expansion. Previously, the Warner CEO, David Zaslav, stated the fighting game was close to 3 million in a little over a month on shelves that crossed that point sometime before January 2024. So they sold 3 million copies within the first 3 to 4 months of the game being out, and then have only sold 1 million since. Guys, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but August is the 8th month of 2024, meaning this year is over halfway done with. Just saying. This certainly does not appear to make Mortal Kombat 1 the fastest selling fighting game of the new generation, but it doesn't quite appear to be living up to its predecessor. Capcom recently revealed that Street Fighter 6 reached over 3.77 million units by the end of June, marking its first year on the market, while Tekken 8 was said to hit 2 million in a month. Not bad, Tekken. So NetherRealm continues the trend of outselling its direct competition overall. However, the numbers are a lot closer than they were during the last console generation. Mortal Kombat 11 appeared to set a new sales record for the franchise after reaching 12 million copies sold in 2021 and then 15 million in 2022, having launched in 2019. While we don't have the full picture in terms of sales data for MK11, those figures do likely put the last entry in the series as pushing at least 6 million in its first year, if not more. Sorry, I got lost right there, so forgive me, y'all. Mortal Kombat 11 also topped US sales charts for multiple months in a row and finished the year as the 5th best-selling game in the country for 2019, while MK1 came in 8th place for 2023. So things are still looking pretty good for MK1 overall, but its sales appear to have significantly slowed after its first quarter, since they only went up an extra million over the past 8 months or so. Hence the reason why I said what I said earlier. Though it's not slated when exactly the game reached 4 million. The Chaos Reigns expansion for MK1 should likely help boost the sales pretty significantly, starting next month at least, with the new story mode plus DLC fighter Cyrax, Sector, Noob Saibot, Scream's Ghostface, the Terminator's T-1000, and Conan the Barbarian, who may or may not be voiced by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Although many players seem to enjoy the core gameplay system in place for MK1, the game has faced criticism for its handling of its cameo fighters, cosmetic DLC practices, glitches, grindy invasions, and some more issues that have hurt its retention compared to its predecessor. This also comes at a time when Warner Bros. Discovery is really hurting for money and is reportedly looking into selling off some or potentially all of its gaming division and licensing out its IP to external developers. NetherRealm Studios has already been hit by layoffs that included the entirety of their mobile games division. Did a video on that, go check it out. And shuttering of Mortal Kombat Onslaught just a year. Mortal Kombat itself, though, won't be going away anytime soon, considering Zaslav stated the fighting franchise is one of WBD's billion-dollar IP alongside DC and Harry Potter. Series co-creator Ed Boon also recently said that they plan to support the current game for years and that this is only year 2. Yeah, where have we heard that before? It is interesting to see, however, that while Street Fighter 6 more than doubled the first year of Street Fighter 5, MK1 hasn't quite lived up to what came before. Tell us about it. 4 million games is nothing to shake a stick at, too. Where's the no Diddy after that? Chaos Reigns is currently scheduled to release with the new story and playable Cyrax Sector Noob on September 24th, and that is the end of the article. So basically, games not selling at the rate that MK11 was. But to be fair, let's just be fair. There are quite a few reasons for that, all right? So a lot of it is NetherRealm Studios' fault, WB's fault. I do agree with that, but some of it is not. Let's just be fair, all right? And again, this is not me defending anyone. This is me just stating facts. One of the big reasons why Mortal Kombat sold in a lot of games during the 2019-2020 season and even 2021 sold a lot was the Great Cough of 2020. Everyone remembers that, right? Everyone remembers the Great Cough that took over the world in 2020, right? So with that Great Cough forcing everyone indoors, what were people forced to do? Sit at home, be on the internet, be amongst each other, can't really go nowhere. You know, you got to be on the internet. You got to do what? Play games to help pass the time. You understand what I'm saying? Some people create their own businesses. Some people start a YouTube channel. You know, just to state a few things. So the sales, and I'm not saying that they ultimately wouldn't have got there, but the Great Cough is what helped boost the sales of a lot of games that were sold at that point in time. You understand what I'm saying? So that's number one. That's one reason why. Number two, another reason why Mortal Kombat 11, I believe, sold more than Mortal Kombat 1 in around the same time period is because there really wasn't any other competition fighting game-wise in terms of sales when Mortal Kombat 11 was released. You know, Street Fighter 5 had already been out, Tekken 7 had already been out for a while, and Mortal Kombat 11 kind of released in its own time frame. It released by itself, so to speak. You understand what I'm saying? Which I really think they should have done with Mortal Kombat 1, and then we probably, and amongst some other things, they would have sold a lot more. We're going to get into that. But to say that, I say all that to say this, they didn't really have any direct competition at that time because the other games that they were competing against were already out for a while. You understand what I'm saying? And then they were coming off the success of MKX. So I believe that also played into why Mortal Kombat 11 was selling more than Mortal Kombat 1 during the same time frames that they're looking at. And then I got to also state this. Cameos, microtransactions, and glitches that had no business being in a AAA developed game have also played a huge factor into why Mortal Kombat 11 has sold more than Mortal Kombat 1 at this particular point in time. Because let's just be honest, NetherRealm Studios, and I'm just being honest, y'all have handled this game so piss poor and damn near everywhere imaginable. It's like I have never seen such recklessness and carelessness when it comes to handling a AAA developed game. I mean, the shit y'all were doing and still are doing to a degree is simply Bush League. It's Bush League. I'm talking dudes that were programming Nintendo 64 games would have done a better job than this by accident. And this is the way y'all have handled the game. I'm talking about from the desync issues to Homelander literally wrecking the damn game, to Quan Chi coming in the game and wrecking the game, putting a literal curse over the damn game, to the way y'all have handled DLCs and DLCs being delayed and input delay online with the which we're gonna get into here in a minute with the gameplay and whatnot. And then the microtransaction, $10 voices, $10 voices, $10 skins, which wasn't nothing but 6 recolors. You know, come on, man. And don't even get me started with the cameo system. The cameo system, in my opinion, was the biggest turnoff to anybody that has been a long-term fan of Mortal Kombat. To anybody that has ever been a long-term fan, and I'm not talking about, oh, I just got here in MK11. If you weren't here for at least MKX and before then we ain't talking to you. We ain't, respectfully, we ain't talking to you. Now, if you've made a platform, built a platform off of it, congratulations. I'm happy for you. Genuinely, Rage King is. I promise you. I am, deep down. But sit this one out, because you don't know the history. You don't know the lore. You ain't been here long enough to fart and have a cup of coffee, all right? Maybe have a sip of the coffee, but you ain't even finished the cup, all right? The shit that y'all, the cameo system, and the shit that y'all tried to put in with this cameo set, I'm not even gonna lie. That would turn off, even if you weren't a Mortal Kombat fan, that would turn off fighting game fans. You wanna know why? Because nobody asked for that. When you have built a lore based off of one-on-one, face-to-face, me and you, face-to-face, nose-to-nose, no diddy. And then all of a sudden you go, wait, we gonna put in a half-ass tag mode. And then that's another thing. The cameo system is literally, and I've done a video on this too, the cameo system itself is nothing more than a game mode that should have been damn near DLC. I feel like the cameo mode is DLC for what was supposed to be the full game. So call me crazy if you want. I know people gonna say, oh, well, they built the whole system off of it. That's my problem. You spent all this time building in this particular system when the rest of the fucking game is not even in the game. The game has been out 11 months. Next month will be a full calendar year. This game has been out. And there are still blocked out modes in this game. Still say coming soon. No did it. Still say coming soon. I'm talking about, it's been coming soon so long. It's literally like when you getting some and you bought the bus. But then all of a sudden, you hear a gunshot outside. You see a roach crawl on the wall. Then fucked up the whole mood. I'm talking about coming soon for online practice. Coming soon with a warrior shrine. I'm talking about y'all literally put the shit in the game and have not spoken on the shit since the release. What the fuck? Oh, but there's more. How about your forced DEI bullshit? How about your forced woke bullshit that nobody asked for? It's so crazy to me that Mortal Kombat went from the trailblazers who did what they did and didn't give a fuck what nobody say to now they're out here people pleasing. Mortal Kombat didn't become Mortal Kombat because it pleased people. It became Mortal Kombat because they were the rebel, no pun intended, my raging rebels. They were the rebels of the video, not even the fighting game universe, of the video game universe. They said, fuck you, we gonna do what we do and you gonna like it. And then come to find out people love this shit. Even the people that were trying to get in, the politicians. I ain't never seen politicians come together but for 3 things. To take down TikTok, to tax people more than the fuck they need to be, and to come together to try to take down Mortal Kombat. I be goddamn. The politicians themselves after a while say, you know what, damn, this shit really ain't that bad. Y'all went from that to now, oh, we don't want to upset anyone. Feel free to rip your fucking skull out of off your fucking shoulders, but no, we don't want to anger anyone. We don't want to. What the fuck is that? Y'all are Mortal Kombat. Y'all went against the great. Y'all said fuck the system. Rise against the machine. We're not gonna take it. And then now y'all went to hell with we's a good old boy. Yes, thank you, Daddy. We love you. Please don't hate us. What the fuck? $1 billion IFP kissing this much ass. And for what? For a game that was so against the system, so against the machine. And then now y'all doing is kissing ass. Another reason why MK11, and don't get it twisted, MK11 had a lot of this bullshit in it too. But now, it's not even just, okay, look at it. Now they are literally just shoving it down your fucking throat. No diddy. Sector and Cyrax, I don't give a fuck how many people don't like me saying this. That was unfucking necessary. How about this, and hear me out. If you wanted inclusion so fucking bad, right? You want inclusion so bad because you just don't want to upset the people that are going to be angry at the video game that never gave a fuck about anyone's feelings before. But now all of a sudden y'all got to kiss ass to feel inclusions. Oh, we need a black female that people can relate to. Countess Jade was sitting right fucking there. Already established, already beloved. People are still asking for this bitch. And y'all said, no, we're not going to put in Jade. We're going to chop the nuts off of Sector. We're going to chop the nuts off of Cyrax. And we're going to tell them it's okay. What the fuck? Completely unnecessary. All the fucking females that people know and love and have been asking for. And then y'all just gender swap some shit. And then y'all going to blame it on some, oh, it's a new era. Yeah, just because it's a new era don't mean you got to be dumb as fuck with it. All right? And that was just a stupid fucking decision. Nobody asked for that. You're busy giving people what they want, but yet you're giving people everything they didn't ask for. Make it fucking make sense. And then finally, my last point. The gameplay itself, meaning the iterations of this game, there's so much bullshit going on online. From the pokes to the goddamn desync issues that y'all took fucking damn near 2 months to fix. To the fucking, the way characters play. To some characters are way up here and some characters are way down here. Bruh, goddamn. I'm not gonna lie. Mortal Kombat 1 is some of the most unenjoyable fucking gameplay I've had. Does it have its fun moments? Yeah, I guess. But for the most part, it's just unenjoyable. I have not sat down and played Mortal Kombat 1 and genuinely had fun. I'ma just be honest with you. I can't tell you when I've genuinely had fun playing Mortal Kombat 1. I'm just such a Mortal Kombat head and just such I need my gory fighter that it's just like, all right, I'll play it, I guess, but I can't take this shit for too long. I used to be able to binge Mortal Kombat. Now, I just want to play, maybe get a little content, and then get the fuck off. Man. And then on top of all of that, dude, they actually got Mortal Kombat 1 is not selling as much as MK11 for all the reasons I've stated before, and also this time they have competition. NetherRealm thought that they could come out and just do the same old shit, same old song and dance, and do even less than what they normally fucking do, normally than they would, and thought that people were gonna buy that shit. No. Now when you got Street Fighter 6 and Tekken out there who are out for blood, for the games that have absolutely no gore in it, the way they went about making their games, those developers were out for blood. Because they wanted to give out the best product that they possibly could. Now, are those games perfect? Absolutely not. No game is. But are they absolutely considerably better than Mortal Kombat 1? Yes. In their current given states? Yes. From the way they've handled it, from the way they've handled the game, from the way the games plays, from the way the games operate, from the way the games have satisfied their customer and their fan base. Yes. They are dog walking NetherRealm Studios bitch ass across the street. And they ain't doing nothing about it. So you may be selling more now. Yeah, cool, whatever. But call me in a year. Call me in another year. And we'll see if they gonna have their chest all puffed out like they normally do, like everything's fine. We gonna see about that. They competitive scene, meaning Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6, already kicking y'all ass NetherRealm. It's only a matter of time before the sales numbers go up too. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this. As long as y'all are respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's the end of my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you. Rage King will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.